Okay, so Credit Island is going back to medieval times this weekend. You'll see jousting, sword fights, and much more at the Greater Quad Cities Renaissance Fair. And here to tell us more about that is Logan Jimenez and his special friend. Yeah. Who is the special friend?
This is Babs. Babs is 23 years old. He's a great white cockatoo, also known as umbrella cockatoos. And he is one of 5 rescue birds that we'll be bringing with us to the cockatoo encounter.
First of all, Babs is beautiful. What a beautiful creature. You're welcome. And we'll talk about this here that has been really kind of a crowd favorite, the cockatoo encounter. What makes these birds so captivating for people who decide to join you guys?
We'll have people who will come year after year to see the birds. And I think what it is people always assume birds are dumb. We call each other bird-brained, right?
That's right, yeah.
And then they see these cockatoos who can read and play instruments, and they learn about them. Like cockatoos name their babies in the wild. And you have a switch. You have a different appreciation for the birds. And then you learn their stories and their individual rescue stories, and people will come with favorite birds, you know, or they'll follow us online, and they'll ask about foster birds coming in. And it's just a real connection. Babs got invited to a wedding last year. So.
Wow. and already dressed in white, so there you go, wedding ready. You talk about a lot of people really from all ages getting the chance to meet Babs and other cockatoos like Babs. Do you remember any type of memorable moments or experiences that people have once they get the chance to do this?
There was, last year here in Davenport, there was a lady who was an older lady. And she had come up to me and said, my family had a bird just like this when we came to America. They moved over from Eastern Europe with their pet cockatoo, and their cockatoo passed away in like 1994. And the bird was in the family for 70 years.
Wow.
And she just started gushing, and all these memories came back. And that'll always just stick with me. And she hung out the entire fair. She didn't see another show, which is impressive because we have jousting and the falconry show this year, and there's music and all kinds of armed combat fights, and she just hung out with the birds. 2 days.
And once you get a taste of just what these birds, like you mentioned, have to offer, their intelligence and their beauty, obviously, you can't really blame them. So beyond the entertainment factor of this, what do you hope people take away about cockatoos in particular and their importance that they may not necessarily know about beforehand?
I want people to realize that cockatoos are not pets. The average tiger in a zoo is 15th generation captive bred. The average cockatoo is 1st generation captive bred, meaning the tigers you look at the zoo are less wild than these birds are. And because people don't have an understanding that they're wild animals, they get them on impulses, and because of that, cockatoos are the most abandoned pet in America, being rehomed once every 2 years of their life. And if we can educate people so they don't have to make those impulse decisions, can make a really good decision, is my family capable of taking care of one? Probably not. Spoiler alert. We can cut down on the mass breeding and abandonment of these beautiful souls.
Yeah, very important, no doubt about it. Okay, so let's talk about the fair itself, the Greater Quad Cities Renaissance Fair. For people who might not be familiar with it, tell us a little bit about its history.
Yeah, so the Quad Cities Renaissance Fair, we're in our 10th year.
Wow.
So we are so excited. Come out and celebrate with us. And it's become such a popular event. This is the first year we've had to add a second weekend. So come on out. It is a family experience for families. The fair is all family run. And it's just an escape for people. You know, no matter what's happening in your lives, in the world, come as you are, come dressed up. You can be whoever you want to be. So you can get tickets online. They start $15, so you can't beat that in today's world, especially. We're just going to have a great time.
You talked about some of the events that will be there that you guys have to offer. Let's talk about that a little bit more. What kind of things should people expect if they decide to join you?
Yeah, so we have a brand new joust team this year. That's going to be a whole new different show. We have falconry for the first time, so you're going to learn about birds of prey. So if you're a bird lover, this is your fair. We have the Puppies of Penzance, which is a national touring dog show with rescue dogs. My favorite dog she found on a street in Jacksonville, Florida. And this dog can do incredible things. I can barely train my dog to sit, you know? And these dogs are jumping over hurdles and going down slides. We have fantastic music. We have a Viking encampment for all your whoever's a fan of the Viking shows on TV, you can come be a Viking for a little bit. So a little bit for everybody. Shopping, delicious food.
Turkey legs.
Turkey legs.
Okay.
Don't eat one from the
look at that.
stuff.
Perfect. No, never that. Never that. Never that. But those ones right there that are on the screen will be available for folks.
Yes, they will.
Awesome stuff. All right. Thank you so much for being here, and best of luck to you for the fair.
Thank you so much. We'll see you all at Credit Island this weekend and next weekend.
There you go. You heard him here first.